could never keep me down. Oh, you were wrong, 'cause that was then and this is now. Take aim, come on and give it down. These flames are only pushing me higher. I'm brave because you know that I'm wrong. Be tamed and now I'm walking on fire.
Live from Daytona International Speedway, this is the ARCA Dr. Pepper Series. We welcome you to the NASCAR Amino Network Duels at Daytona. The NASCAR Amino Network Duels at Daytona are brought to you by the Miller Lite NASCAR Cup Series. This isn't your ordinary Miss League. By the Columbia Sportswear Truck Series. Let's get truckin', boys. By the AMSOIL Dirt Late Model Series. Let's kick it in the dirt. And by the Amino Race of Champions. Congratulations to Zach Stern on winning the Season 2 ARCA title. Hello everybody and welcome to Daytona International Speedway, getting ready for the NASCAR Amino Network Duels. It's Alan Gonson alongside Jimmy Elliott.
Hello.
And Patrick Henry returning from the Clash. Alright gentlemen, we have a great lineup of cars here, and we have some amazing storylines. The winner of this duel is going to start on pole position for the Car Sport 300. So who do you think is going to win this clash, as you see the starting lineup roll across the bottom of your screen?
I see Broden actually sort of having something, sometimes in NRC really, Steve has solid runs at super speedway, so maybe it's a break through, but we'll have to see.
I agree with Evan on the team, enough to drive right with the 25, 11, 10.
Ooh.
He looks like really fast today.
Oh,
What
I'm...
about Ethan O'Connor? Like, remember, in the demo NCS, he almost won the 500, so maybe, just maybe, he could maybe win the duel and start on pole.
Lots of names to watch for, and of course, this duel is gonna be a mad dash to the finish. Only 20 laps in this one. Duel 2 has 24 laps. So next year we're gonna try and even out. Next year the ARC officials are gonna have to try to even out the count. So are there any upset drivers that you think could make the 500? I mean the 300. My gosh, I was on MLNCS for some reason.
Who are the drivers on the go or go home?
Oh, everybody's on go or go home list right now. Everybody's on go or go home list. All the drivers. Ooh, Brandon. That is true. That is true. I think we're gonna see Allison Rose and Ash Ellington make the 300. They saved their car specifically for this duel. It's a bold strategy, but I think it just might pay off. We're gonna take a quick break, come right back, and when we come back, we are gonna get the command to fire the engines.
I'm Brad Krasowski. Whoa! What happened? I don't know. Well, tune into the Small Cup Series for diecast Sign up now.
Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. Getting ready to call this race, the NASCAR Amino Network Duel 1. Patrick Roden and... Patrick Roden's in the car. This is Patrick Henry and Jimmy Elliott in the booth with me. Gentlemen, any final words before we get the command to fire engines?
Nope. Let's just watch and have fun.
Watch and have fun. That's all we can ask for.
I just hope there's a wreck, honestly. I didn't say that, stay professional.
Yeah, true.
No.
Now, in the clash... Oh! I just got cut off by the command!
Drivers, start your engine!
I'm keeping that! As I was saying, now in the clash, there were no cautions, and it's definitely going to be interesting to see. So the car is rolling on off pit road. Allison Rose will be leading them to the green flag alongside Patrick Roden as they enter turn 1.
And remember, this is the new 2020 DBMC Daytona. It's not like the Daytona going previous. It's like money on competitive.
Gotta watch those Omaki kick-ass racing cars in row 2. James Omaki and Chris Black. Then you got Kayla Marinelli in the middle. And Kylie Grider, it was in Duel 2. Very shocking. So, gentlemen, any final words before we go green?
I literally have no idea what to say.
Well, ready or not, we're going racing because we're there down the backstretch right now.
I
There.
think there was probably like the only two normal speeds, probably out of the Scorpio or maybe or like the 18, the 27, and especially the 21. Because you can never change that famous 21. You can.
Well, Nate Wines actually has a Tennessee Volunteers car that is in the style of the Wood Brothers 21 car. Not sure when that's supposed to run, but that's going to bring a lot of irate to the other drivers. Either way, pace car is about to get down to pit road, and we're about to go green in the NASCAR Amino Network Duels. Pace car rolls in.
Hold 'em.
Get ready, green flags in the air, and here we go. All right, Allison Rose headed to turn 1 as the race leader with help from James Omaki. Savannah Williams. Marcus Wong diving to the inside early on as they head off of turn 2. Allison Rose leading the field down the backstretch. She slings to the outside in front of Patrick Roden. That opens the door for James Omaki. He's got the run. And rev it up. James Omaki's going to take the lead in this one. Now he slings up into the middle lane. Across the stripe they come. Lap 1. Lap 1 goes to James Omaki. Leaderboard's up, gentlemen. Here comes Savannah Williams. Evan's going to give her the push. They go into turn 2, side by side. New leader in Daytona. It's Savannah Williams. I'm sorry to talk over you. What were you saying? Oh, she goes to the. Oh, she goes to the middle. She's good. She gets in front of James Omaki just in time, but Evan Toddy's there. He's got help from Clayton McKay, Colin Dover, Marcus Wong, Brandon Allen, and Dylan Jones are there. And talk about Riley Davis. It's because he's driving a race car with no team. His literal plan is to run this race, make the 300, and impress team owners.
You gotta be kidding me.
I am not making that up. I mean, here comes the sling. He's got the slingshot.
Now remember, this is for the pole.
They're side by side, 3 laps into the event. Drag race down the back. Savannah Williams led the opening 2 laps. Here comes Colin Dover. He's trying to make it 3 wide for the lead. Evan Taddy will take the lead. New leader in Daytona, it's Evan Taddy. Here they come, thundering up off of turn 4. Yeah, you see, right now. Yeah, right now. Oh, Caleb Marinelli tried to took a look, and Evan Taddy takes the lead. Nope, Dover's got the lead now. Colin Dover's got the lead. Right now, the top 10, there you can see it. If Riley Davis were to make it, he would start 19th on the grid.
Oh, he moved up.
Oh,
Not a good idea to
Colin Dover moved up to the outside. Here comes Marcus Wong on the inside. He's bringing Brandon Allen with him.
3 wide.
3 wide in the back. Marcus Wong takes the lead. That's Allison Rose and Ash Ellington back there in that 3 wide scrum.
Nothing wrong. 47.
Marcus Wong leads lap 4. They head back around the tri-oval into turn 1. Colin Dover trying to get Evan Taddy to push him to the front. Colin Dover racing for Secret Motorsports. He's the only Secret Motorsports car in this race. Quinn Yeager is racing in duel number 2. And right now, it's not good news for Ethan O'Connor. He is way on the outside looking in.
3 wide for 3rd.
Oh, 3 wide for 3rd. Colin Dover took the lead.
Right around every mid-tact, and then he'll wait and he'll count. Because remember, like in the 500 in the LCS, he was like around mid-tact number 5, and he wasn't.
Colin Dover led lap 5. And now we're on board with the Dodge of Riley Davis. As he's pushing Dylan Jones, Colin Dover loses the lead to Marcus Wong. There you see, now we're on board with one of the Toyotas. This must be Brandon Allen, I'm guessing. That is Marcus Wong in the 47. Dylan Jones nice to the inside. Colin Dover to the outside. Wong goes inside. He holds the line, but Jones could not make the gap. Now we're on board with PQ, the part-time driver, as Dylan Jones is reported to take the lead. And we're getting word Dylan Jones has led the lap. Leaderboard says it. Dylan Jones, confirmed leader. Now let's talk. Now talking about this 34 of PQ, he's trying to make the Car Sport 300. He's going to be running all the big events as a part-time driver. The 34 car, trying to play upset today. Lead change. Marcus Wong back to the point. And there you see him in front of Dylan Jones. And that's Colin Dover on the outside, getting help from Toddy and Savannah Williams. Here they come up the tri-oval as we follow around Brandon Allen. Right now, 8 winds is looking good. Brandon Allen, he's in. Marcus Wong leads the lap. That's Ash Ellington on the inside. She's on the road to making it. She's in 10th. Here comes Dustin Deeds. He wants a shot at making the 300. Down the backstretch they go into turn number 3. Colin Dover. PQs are going to take the lead. PQ, the part-timer, trying to play spoiler on the full-timers. He slings to the middle. That opens the door for Nate Wines and the Wood Brothers looking 21 car. Nate Wines on the move. New leader in Daytona, it's Nate Wines. As PQ falls back, Ash Ellington up to 2nd. She could start 3rd. Well, speaking of make your moves now. Riley Davis is on the verge of falling outside of the top 20. in the starting lineup should he make it. Here comes Ash Ellington rocking that Alex Bowman nationwide. Well, he was all the way in the back now. Ash Ellington's got the lead. Is she going to hold on to it as they get across the stripe as we're on board with Nate Wines? It's going to be close. Ellington takes the lead. Wow. Ash Ellington rocking that Alex Bowman-like car with the Ally colors. Out in front of Dustin Deeds and his Monster Energy Ultra car. Ellington working the middle. Now she slings to the outside. That's going to open up the door for Dustin Deeds. And here comes Marcus Wong, split in the middle. Marcus Wong threading the needle. Ellington stays in the middle. And that's going to open up the door. Here comes Big G. He's pushing Dustin Deeds to the lead. Or at least he's going to try to. They go to the outside. Ellington hangs on for yet another lap. And we're on board with Ethan O'Connor, who's climbed up to 5th. 3 wide for the lead. That's Big G on the inside. Dustin Deeds in the middle. And Ethan O'Connor will give Big G the shove to the point. It's Big G on top. Here comes Ellington battling back on the outside, though. Ellington battles back on the outside. Is she going to get the lead back, though? No, she won't. Big G hangs on. Now we're on board of the bumpers. Now we're going to watch from the bumper cam of these cars. And they're storming their way around the racetrack. Big G slides in front of Dustin Deeds. Ethan O'Connor gets held up. Big G slams the door on him. Now he goes to the middle. That could open up the inside for Ethan O'Connor. He's back in the middle. Big G has to put on the drive of it. Right here comes Ethan O'Connor. Ethan O'Connor battling back. But Big G hangs on. And right now, as it stands, Big G would start on pole position. Patrick Roden, though, in 7th. Here comes Patrick Roden. He's storming his way. He's storming up the field. Patrick Roden was Jimmy Elliott's pick to win this race. Is he going to do it? Big G leads yet another lap. 8 to go. Big Roden goes to the inside. Roden's got to run. He's there. He's making the move. And it's goodbye. Patrick Roden takes the lead. Meanwhile, we're looking on board of Big G. He's probably as stunned as we are. He's like, where did he come from? Patrick Roden out in front of Big G. Ethan O'Connor, Noah Wetzel. And look who's in 7th. It's Trevor Dorr. Trevor Dorr is not really known for super speedway racing. As I was saying, Trevor Dorr is not really known for his super speedway racing, but he's willing to give it a try to make the 300, and he's sitting in 7th as we speak. 7 to go for Patrick Roden. They head back to turn 1.
Between themselves and the rest of the field.
It's a little bit of a gap, but not much. It's a 1/10 of a second lead for Roden over Urenda. Meanwhile, sitting in 4th is Trevor Dorr, and he's looking to get 3rd away from Noah Wetzel.
Here he comes. O'Connor going to go down to the bottom again. Help him.
Trevor Dorr, one of the Resurrection Motorsports Dodges. The other Resurrection Motorsports Dodge is Paul Donlin, who was signed on after the first test session at Daytona. Paul Donlin will be racing in duel number 2. Oh, here's Ethan O'Connor trying to sling up to 4th. He's making moves. Ethan O'Connor looking to start in 9th right now. Trevor Dorr slings to the inside of Big G. Can't make the pass. Oh, he gets to the outside. He sends up Big G to the outside. Trevor Dorr's a coming. Right now, Nate Wine's looking on the outside, looking in. He is in the back of the pack. If he wants to have anything good happen to him, he better summon up some of that Wood Brothers magic. Roden, though, 5 laps away from victory. And Trevor Doors up to second. He's got help from O'Connor, McKay, Omaki, and more. Both lanes trying to get evened out and drag race it. Meanwhile, Patrick Roden's probably looking in the rear view and just waving at everybody, saying, "Thank you, I'm just going to take this win." No, Ethan O'Connor races for his own team in Libro Motorsports. Oh, Libro Racing, my bad. Okay, they come across the stripe. 4 to go for Patrick Roden, rocking 2 of Dale Jr.'s most iconic sponsors in Budweiser and National Guard. Trevor Door to the inside! Side by side for the lead, and we're going to see a drag race down the back! Here comes Clayton McKay in the 20! Right now with 3 to go. When they get across the stripe, Savannah Williams, he does, but Roden will hang on. So right now, Trevor Door will start 3rd. Ethan O'Connor starts 5th. Starting 7th would be Clayton McKay. James Omaki starts 9th. Starting 19th would be it's shuffled around. We got Allison Rose now starting 19th. 3 wide for 3rd. That's Savannah Williams on the inside. McKay stuck in the middle, and Savannah Williams is going to bring everybody with her. She's going to bring Evan Taddy, Noah Wetzel along for the ride. They head back to turn 3. 2 to go next time by. Patrick Roden, I think we better start calling him the king of the super speedways, because he's 2 laps away from winning.
Now the rest of the field can get to their
Patrick Roden won the MLNCS Clash in Season 1. And he's looking to pull off yet another Super Speedway win in the NR 2003 Mixed Leagues. But he's got to hold off Trevor Door, and that's probably not going to be an easy task for him to do, with Door smelling victory. Up the tri-oval, next time by, white flag, one last time around. Savannah Williams goes to the inside, but she shoves Trevor Door up the raceway. Roden hangs on and gets in front of Trevor Door. Side by side for a second, here comes Evan Taddy. The Seeker, the 360 Motorsports cars. Now, 1st and 3rd, they'll be starting 1st and 5th on the grid if this holds up. Here they come. Big lead for Patrick Roden. They're going to come off turn 4. Here they come up the tri-oval. They're going to see the checkered flag. Patrick Roden wins Duel 1 and will start on pole position, locking up a spot to next season's Clash. Savannah Williams will start 3rd. Evan Taddy starting 5th. Trevor Door starts 7th. Rounding out the top, starting in 9th, will be Brandon Allen. And I'm getting word that the drivers that will miss out on the 300 will be Dustin Dietz, Dylan Jones, and Riley Davis. Caleb Marinelli barely made it in. Ethan O'Connor stormed his way up to 2nd at one point in this duel, but just couldn't get the lead.
Like he got stuck on the outside and he didn't have a chance to get back up there.
So Kayla Marinelli, Justin Newman, Dylan Cleesby, Roberto Crown Jr. Hold on, I'm looking at something else entirely. Roberto Crown Jr. is not even in this duel. Marcus Wong, Giancarlo Arenda, Nate Wines, James Omaki, Colin Dover, Ethan O'Connor, Chris Black, Clayton McKay, PQ shockingly made it. Noah Wetzel, Brandon Allen, Trevor Dorr, Evan Toddy, Savannah Williams, and Patrick Roden are the drivers that will be advancing to the 300 on Saturday night.
Roden with the Clash is still raised in the pole. If he could win the 300, that would be legendary.
And there you see Dylan Jones. He's gotta be very disappointed.
He should be used for the lead at one point, fell all the way back outside.
Ethan O'Connor, he finished dead last in the Clash, and he bounced back in a big way. He'll be starting 19th in the 300. What a rebound!
It's redemption for him because, you know, at the finishing line, you want to kind of like come back in some form of way.
And there's James Omaki. He's got to be feeling good about his starting spot. 23rd may not be the best starting spot. But still, what a heartbreak. We will not be seeing that Persona 5 Strikers car anymore. And I liked that scheme. Well, either way, here comes Patrick Roden up to the tri-oval. It's 2 in a row for Patrick Roden here in Speedways as he starts on pole and locks up a spot in the Season 2 Clash. Here comes the burnout.
Dangerous, but it's so fun. Running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, no.
I mean,
Keep running.
Patrick Roden's gotta be feeling like an unstoppable force right now here in Daytona. Can anyone stop him? Oh, look at him go! He's really gotten the hang of these super speedway burnouts. Wow! Oh, now he's just showing off at this point. Nope. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. That's a shock. Oh, wait. Is he trying to get to the victory lane now? Or is he going to do some more burnouts? Yeah, you know what I say to that? Get off the grass! He's doing more burnouts. Oh my god! What are you doing, man? Well, at least he kept it off the wall this time. That's all I can say about that. I spoke too soon. I think he'll be fine. There you see him. He's driving. See, he's just driving away to victory lane now. He's done.
Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom.
Well, the engine sounds fine.
Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to
never mind.
survive.
I was about to say,
but
what
you got
happened
mama.
there?
Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw.
I don't know. Why is he doing that? Oh!
Dangerous, but it's so fun.
Whoa!
Running, no.
Are there speed bumps at the Daytona infield? They might want to get those smoothed out. Oh my goodness. Well, either way, he's found victory lane again, so that's a familiar place to him. Congratulations to Patrick Roden for winning duel number 1. Here are the race results for duel 1 as Patrick Roden will celebrate in victory lane. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway, getting ready for NASCAR Amino Network's Duel number 2. It's Alan Gonson here in the booth alongside CJ, Trisket Diesel, and Justin Striff.
Hello.
Now, the reason we have CJ and Trisket in the booth is because Rat Bastard has had his flight delayed again.
Rat Bastard being the magnanimous cunt that he is, decided to have his flight delayed.
Hey, we can't control what the airports do. Anyway, gentlemen, here's the. You see the starting lineup scrolling across the bottom of your screen. Who is your pick to win?
Think about it, Carter Jones on the outside of the front row. Very experienced racer. MLS veteran dropping down into the ARCA series. Like I said, very experienced racer. But Leland Cleef in the number 38 also looks like a very viable entry. Justin Ritchie as well in the number 44. Some of those guys with MLS experience dropping down into the ARCA series here. And hopefully these guys can put on a show for these young guys.
Very interesting take here. So you gotta watch out for those Cyberstorm racing cars. I actually talked to Alan Mooch. He said those cars are wicked fast. And then of course there's Paul Donlin, who also was recently signed by Trevor Dorr to race for Resurrection Motorsports. Paul Donlin and his 19 team were free agents. No, Paul Donlin was a free agent who brought the 19 Home Depot Dodge down to Daytona for testing. We're going to step aside, take a quick break, come right back, and when we come back, we'll get the command to fire the engines.
Heart and souls are connecting from the lies we know as fantasies, but it's not always correcting. It's a romance that'll never be keep on dancing through the dark. Feel the moon is glowing bright, and it's wrapping me so tight. I can feel the pounding reverberation going off in my body. It's no longer worth contemplating. I don't feel afraid of anything. Under radiators, I feel my heart is finally coming back to start. It's twirling and whirling. The world is
All right, welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. Alan Gonson in the booth alongside Trisket Diesel, CJ, and Justin Striff, getting ready to call Duel number 2. Final storylines from pit road. Gotta watch out for that 95 car driven by Nick Nelson. Originally, that was going to be Jordan Johnson's ride, but Jordan Johnson left in the middle of on the night before the third test session of the Daytona Speed Weeks, and Alan Mooch had to scramble to find someone, and Nick Nelson just so happened to be in there. Perfect timing. And another
Very perfect timing, actually.
Also, here's something. Nobody in this duel is safe into the 300. If you have to finish anywhere from 1st to 17th to lock up a spot. Gentlemen, who do you think is going home?
It's Daytona. It's obviously a toss-up here, but I don't think we'll know until the final lap. Once that checker flag flies, anything can happen here at Daytona, and I think that's going to happen here tonight.
I'm going to go with the 16.
Oh, he's going bold. He's thinking Justin Newman's going home. Also, Striff, I believe you're cousins with Newman. Is that right?
Ooh, some spicy intelligence there. That is very spicy.
Well, there's really nothing we There's really nothing we can do about.
We can.
Nothing you can do about
Nothing
about
we
what?
can really
There's
control
nothing.
about that.
There's nothing you can do to help your cousin out up here in the booth. All you can do is hope and pray he makes the 300.
Shit. That's fucked up.
How did you do that? How did you do that?
What'd you do? This is why we can't have nice things up here.
Jesus Christ.
What did you break?
What? I don't know what. I don't know. He broke something in the booth.
I don't know what the fuck he broke, but
Oh no.
Drivers, start your engines!
Oh hey, there's the command, and now we're starting to roll off of
there's
pit
the
road.
command.
What did you break?
I don't know. I don't know what he broke. Anyway, cars are rolling off pit road. So, gentlemen, what are your final thoughts as the cars roll onto the track? Dontavius Young will lead us to the green flag alongside Carter Jones to his outside.
I really think those front two guys are going to be dictating the pace, kind of, with these cars, especially what we saw in real life with these cars, and I've seen it in this game. These cars are very fast, and we saw two-car tandems. Are we going to see that? Are you guys going to see? Let's see some pack racing.
Well,
I'd rather see the two-car tandem with these cars. It's going to see how you work the draft here with these types of vehicles, but I think Dontavius Young and Carter Jones are going to have those two cars behind them, pushing them and hopefully working in tandem to stay ahead, whoever gets the jump off on the restart here.
CJ, do you have any final thoughts?
Yeah, just be careful of people putting it 4 wide, because some people like to put it 4 wide at Daytona.
Oh, definitely. And Trisket, do you have any final words?
Yeah, I do actually. As we're coming to the green flag here, what do you guys think we're going to see? Two-car tandem, we're going to see some pack racing with these types of cars.
I'm not sure, but
we've seen the two-car tandem, but getting ready to go to green here. I think whoever wins the battle on the restart will probably dictate the pace of this race. And like you said, no one is safe. You got to finish 1st through 17th to have a shot at making the 300. And
I would
we'll find out.
All right, so Patrick Roden won duel number 1 in the daytime. This one is going to be a nighttime race, 24 laps between us and finding out the outside row for the Car Sport 300. Pace car rolls down to pit road. Dontavius Young and Carter Jones will lead us to the green start zone. Green flags in the air. It's time to get duel 2 underway.
It's about to get spicy, boys. Yes, sir.
All right, they're headed down the tri-oval for the first time tonight. Dontavius Young with help from Nick Nelson. And they'll take it 3 wide for the lead already.
Outside 3 wide. Dontavius Young's going to get held down to dry in that 37 Chevrolet. Who's going to go there with him?
Sucker hole for the 37. Here they come off turn number 2. Carter Jones has help from Damian Allen King on the outside.
It looks like middle lane doesn't have no one to help them behind. Now the middle lane's starting to form.
Here they go to the middle.
It's starting to form, but there's only 4 cars in that middle lane there. Unless that 05 is looking to duck down. He's thinking about it, looking to leave the 62 and the 7 out to dry.
60. Carter Jones, Damian Allen King hung out to dry. Nick Nelson's going to come up the tri-oval. Is he going to lead the opening lap? Quinn Yeager to the inside. Across the stripe. That's going to be Nick Nelson leading the lap. Quinn Yeager to the lead now. Oh, here comes Tree Schlosser Jr. rolling off of turn 2. He wants to lead, and he's got it.
Tree Schlosser to the lead here at Daytona as they come down the backstretch, and he is going to clear that 29 car.
Oh, watch out. Here comes Leland.
With a group on that inside lane. Oh, the 5's going to duck down the block there.
He throws the block on Leland. And Leland's got help from Kylie Grider and Paul Donlin. Wasn't Paul Donlin in the back of the field?
Where did he come from?
Tree Schlosser Jr. leads lap 2 of 24. Kylie Grider on the outs in the middle. Now she dives to the inside with help from Paul Donlin. She'll leave Paul Donlin out to dry, most likely.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen here, unless someone grows a pair of balls and moves to the middle. And there we go. We've got 2 guys moving, 2 of the leaders moving into the middle, actually.
Oh, here comes Demo Redneck. He's bringing Roberto Crown Jr. with him.
Oh, no.
No, they're gonna block. They're gonna drop back down there. Turns out that that two-car tandem hot tick that I had is not turning into fruition.
Is it Roberto Crown in that Ritz car?
Yes, indeed. It is.
Roberto Crown Jr. in the 71. He's up to 4th. Demo Redneck in the orange, black, and camo car, sitting in 3rd right now. Quinn Yeager right now looking to start 20th.
That beautiful real tree vehicle is in 3rd position. Roberto Crown, I think he's getting a little bit of headway on Demo Redneck. He goes to the inside. To the outside.
Roberto Crown Jr. to the inside. He's going to pick up Kylie Grider. And look who Alan Mooch is behind. That's Kyler Scott in the 12. Kyler Scott, one of the 3 drivers that came to Daytona as a free agent to try and race their way into the 300 to impress team owners. And Kyler Scott has actually been watched by Gavin Grant, and now Gavin Grant's going to get to race against him.
And I believe Kylie Grider led that lap. No, Schlosser led that lap, actually.
Tree Schlosser Jr. holds on. Kylie Grider's pushing the issue on the inside. They'll swing by side. This could set up a drag race down the back, boys.
You know how you said Demo's car was orange, black, and camo? Well, I can't see the darn thing. I can't see the darn thing.
I can't see that thing either, but look at where Dontavius Young and Carter Jones are at.
Deep in the back. You can easily see them.
Deep in the back.
Also back there is Dylan Cleesby and Barron Poole. And also Damian Allen King's the last car on the track. Not looking good for that 7 car. Kylie Ryder's going to make a charge. Tree Schlosser holds on and leads lap 5. On board with the Dodge. Oh, nope. And we're switching over to a Ford now. This is Alan Mooch's Ford here. Now here's something cool about Alan Mooch's team. All 3 cars share the exact same sponsors. Primary sponsor is different, but they all share Aero Electronics, Mountain Dew Whiteout, and Procore.
Beautiful on board here. I believe this is well ahead of him here.
Yes, that is Kyler Scott.
Moved out into the middle lane.
She gets behind Tree Schlosser.
She's going to duck behind here. I don't see it.
Oh, they're going to go 3 wide for the lead. And Tree Schlosser hangs on. Kyler Scott to the inside. He's 3 wide for the lead. He's going to turn 1. And we're watching Alan Mooch pushing Kyler Scott to the lead. Lead change in Daytona. Kyler Scott to the point.
Oh, and Tree Schlosser dropping back like a rock.
And look, don't look now because here comes Ryan Smith in the pink car.
Ryan Smith in that pink Super Mario mobile.
Yes,
he's going to look down to the inside.
That's going to put... Yeah, Alan Mooch in the sucker hole there. As Faith McKenzie helps out Kyler and Ryan Smith. Kyler Scott slings in front of Roberto Crown Jr. Now he gets back in front of Alan Mooch. Kyler Scott leads the way. And here's Ryan Smith with a blast down the front stretch. They're going to turn 1.
Absolute head of steam down turn. He cleared him.
Speaking of headway of steam, here comes Faith McKenzie with help from Gavin Grant and Justin Ricci. Faith McKenzie takes the lead. Faith McKenzie, one of the latest ads, one of the latest signings of Cyberstorm Racing. She's looking to make this team proud. Oh, here comes Gavin Grant. 3 wide for the lead. Gavin Grant to the point.
Pushing him.
Lap 8 led by Gavin Grant. Ryan Smith with a headway of steam on the outside. Watch that outside middle lane, but Gavin Grant hanging on right now. As now we go on board of the roof cam of Faith McKenzie as she'll chase down Gavin Grant.
Grant taking the momentum from that outside line. Very smart tactic here. He's going to duck right back down the inside and cut that very big headway off as Justin Ricci looks to pass Faith McKenzie for 2nd place.
Earlier in the day, Dylan Jones failed to qualify for the 300, just missed out. So Justin Ricci's looking to put Eric Jones Racing in the show. Dylan Cleesby looking to go 3 wide for second here.
I think Dylan's going to clear Ricci here. Gavin's going to have to drop down back low if he's going to stop that headway.
Justin, you've been quiet.
That 24 is coming with a head of steam right now.
Justin, you're watching this, right? And I got to ask you, where is Justin Newman in this field? Because I see the top 10. We have not heard Justin Newman since the start of the race. Oh, here's Justin Ricci. No, that's Baron Poole in the 87 trying to make a run for it. Baron Poole trying to get second. He will get second. We're going to be we're 2 laps away from the halfway point of this duel. As
Gavin Grant is just all by himself right now. These guys are going to have to get together and make some moves here. Gavin Grant can just easily block his way to the win. But I believe that is the 9. Is that the 9?
I believe that was the 12 of Kyler Scott, but here we go. Yeah, that's Baron Poole and Damian Allen King. He was in the back earlier in this race.
Where did he come
Damian Allen King was in the back of the field, and here he is in second. He goes to the inside with help from Toby Smith. Side by side, but Gavin Grant's going to hang on for maybe another lap. Yes, he does. Now here is Damian Allen King with a run on the inside.
I think he's going to get him here.
They go to turn 1, 3 wide for the lead. That's Toby Smith on the inside. Damian Allen King in the middle. And with no help.
Got him clear for right now.
Side by side down the backstretch. 3-car drag race down the back.
That was getting hung out to dry unless someone ducks down there with him.
Carter Jones climbed his way back up to the field.
So did Dontavius Young. I think he's the 4th car on the inside.
Yes, that is Dontavius Young, 4th car on the inside line. Ooh, I think Gavin Grant nearly hit the wall there as Toby Smith takes the lead. Across the stripe they come. Toby Smith leads lap number 13. Oh no, I'm sorry, it's lap 12. He led lap 12, so we are halfway through this race, boys.
And we're seeing some names in cars we've not seen the entire race in the lead. You see the 26.
Oh. Guys, that's what I see. I see the 16 now. I see him popping up.
Justin Newman sitting in 9th right now. Actually, he's 3rd car on the inside line. Oh, here's Nick Nelson again. Nick Nelson's coming on the inside. He's got help from Dontavius Young and Justin Newman. Back to the point goes Nick Nelson, most likely. It's going to be a drag race between 2 Fords to the stripe. And Toby Smith hangs on. 11 laps to go.
But these drivers better be careful when they're blocking in the middle lead. They're driving 10 get them, and Bobby will spin out.
Oh, look at this turn.
Look at Nick Nelson. He got a headway of steam going off of turn 1.
Big head of steam going down 1, but that 26 is holding strong for however long he can. Look at that 99.
Oh, Tree Schlager Jr. diving to the inside.
There goes Tree Schlager Jr. down the inside.
Yeah, he's picked up, and Toby Smith back to the point. No, Nick Nelson actually takes it back. I thought Toby Smith was going to get the lead. Nick Nelson back to the point. Up the trioval they come.
Nick's got to be very smart about how he makes his moves here. But
Justin Ricci in the back.
At the moment.
And Nick Nelson hangs on and leads another lap. We are now 10 laps away from the end of this race.
Look at the 99 there.
Tree Schlager Jr. back to the point.
Takes the lead back to the point. No, that 99 is going to send it.
Oh, that was nearly a full send. Oh, here comes Kyler Scott on the inside with help from Roberto Crown Jr. Now Roberto Crown Jr. actually had typical Roberto Crown Jr. luck in the clash, where he somehow got rammed on pit road. It was crazy, and the action replay showed that he got turned by Carter Jones, leaving his pit box, and then sideswiped by the eventual winner, Patrick Roden. Across the stripe, 9 to go.
Kyler Scott and Demo Redneck leading the two. Ooh.
9 to go.
This is where there was a middle lane developing there, but
that
middle lane is kind of dissipating right there.
And Alan Mooch is back there. It looks like he might be barely making the show. So let's see.
Who's way in the back there in the bottom of your screen? That's 62 of Carter Jones.
Oh, that's not good for him. Dontavius Young right now. Oh, there's Roberto Crown Jr. Good look at his car. You can kind of see that his 71 was covered by the contingency stickers, but hey, that happens.
I hear what
I do believe Dontavius Young also dropped back as well.
Oh, that's a damn shame. Here they come across the stripe as we're on board with the 5 of Tree Schlosser Jr. watching Kyler Scott chase him down. Now it's on board with Kyler Scott, and we're going to look at the back bumper of the 5.
Tree's head right now.
Yeah, here's the thing. You got 8 laps left. You're coming off of turn 2. You're being chased by Kyler Scott, who's a free agent trying to land a ride for the season. He brings this Mobile 112 Dodge Charger, and he's right now showing up. Yeah, Roberto Crown Jr. storming his way up to 3rd. What a rebound for him from the clash. And watch Paul Donlin. He sees these two, and I bet he smells blood in the water. And Roberto Crown Jr. with a headway of steam coming up the tri-oval. But Tree Schlosser Jr. leads another lap. 7 to go, gentlemen.
Yep, 7 laps to go to these 2 fun cars, Kyler Scott and Tree Schlosser Jr., your race leader. They are far and away right now, at least in terms of restricted plate racing.
Yeah, that is a recipe for disaster here in Daytona if you have a big lead like that, especially with 2 cars.
They are both far and away right now. Someone's going to catch them. Let's be honest, they're both in catbird seat.
Definitely. They go to turn 3. As we have our drone cam, one of our many drone cams, in front of Tree Schlosser. Yes, these drones are apparently somehow fast enough to keep up with these cars. Easy. 6 to go for Tree Schlosser Jr. Faith McKenzie is behind Paul Donlin. We see how strong those Cyberstorm racing cars are.
Is also there pushing as well. Something's got to give here.
Something might give here. We might see a wreck, but I'm not sure about that. On board with the 05 of Ryan Smith.
Hey, Alan, stop teasing us. You know we want to see a wreck.
Wow.
Well, the clash was caution-free, so I think this race might go caution-free as well. Now watch me just jinx it, because commentator's curse is a thing. On board with Paul Donlin with 5 to go across the stripe. Tree Schlosser Jr. leads the way.
Let's see here, but you see in dead last, that 62 of Carter Jones started on the pole.
He started front row with Dontavius Young. Speaking of Dontavius Young, he's back there as well.
I think Carter Jones is laying low because he thinks something's going to happen here soon.
It's go time now, if you don't make any moves, he's starting now. You are in trouble.
Paul Donlin and Roberto Crown Jr. looking to catch up to that 5.
Paul Donlin's caught him. Roberto Crown Jr. to the inside. Ryan Smith hanging in the middle.
That look, but I think he's going to take it back, though.
Yeah, he's going to take it back. He's tucks in blind. Top 5 now, single file as they come across the stripe. That's Ryan Smith getting out of line. Paul Donlin gets out of line as well.
Ooh, look at Paul Donlin. And
Tree Schlosser Jr. hangs on.
Out to dry.
4 to go. Paul Donlin making the move here. They're side by side for lead going to turn 1. Tree Schlosser in the middle. Held up by Paul Donlin.
Aggressive move by Paul Donlin. I think he's going to take the leader if that 05 can get there.
Side by side, Ryan Smith's going to get to Paul Donlin. Here they come. Drag race. Down the back, boys.
It feels like we're at an NHR, whatever that's
NHRA, yeah. You had it. Paul Donlin's going to go for the lead. Dodge, Chevy battling for the lead. Chevy, no, the Dodge takes the lead.
Donlin to the point that 05 giving him a big push here.
Paul Donlin.
3 laps to go. And if you're any of these guys in that top 10, it's Clinch Dana's time right now. Anything can happen.
Paul Donlin won AROC Season 2 Clash back in November, and he's looking to win another one here in Daytona, and another one in the NR 2003 Mist Leagues. Oh, Ryan Smith to the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Tree Schlosser Jr. has help from Kyler Scott. Here comes Ryan Smith. The battle is on down the backstretch. 3 wide. Tree Schlosser on the outside. Ryan Smith on the inside. Donlin in the middle.
Donlin's got to get some help here, or else he's going to get hung like a...
He's going to get hung out in the sucker hole.
Very much so.
And two.
Oh, no.
Here they go. 3 wide for the lead. That's going to go to Donlin. 2 to go for Paul Donlin. Here's Ryan Smith. They're still 3 wide for the lead. Look at that. Look at the speed. 193.930.
Here we go.
Dude, I thought Donlin was screwed after going out of the middle like that, though. But that middle lane has developed. Only 4 cars on the outside lane.
Side by side, Toyota, Dodge battle for the lead here in Daytona.
This is going to be one heck of a finish here.
Oh, get ready for this, boys. Kylie Greider sitting pretty right now. She's in a good spot to make it.
And Paul Donlin's in the catbird seat. There you see Tree Schlosser Jr. on that outside row.
Donlin
We're coming to the white flag, boys.
White flag in the 1 lap to go here in Daytona. Paul Donlin leads the way. Down the tri-oval they go into turn number 1. Donlin's gotten out to a little bit of a lead here. 1/10 of a second between himself and the 05.
I don't think anyone's going to catch him.
He's going, Paul Donlin setting a speed of 193.988 miles per hour as he goes down the backstretch. Kylie Greider moves up to second. Here comes Alan Mooch. He was in the back most of the day. Now he's making it go time.
I still don't think anyone's going to get him, though.
They go into turn 3. They battle for a second behind him, but it's not going to matter. They come up off turn 4. He won the Season 2 opener of ARCA here in Daytona back in November. Tonight he's going to do it again. Rest in peace. Paul Donlin wins duel number 2.
I told y'all, no one was going to be able to catch me. He clocked out at a 194.041 there.
Ryan Smith will start 4th. Kylie Greider will start 6th. Faith McKenzie starts 8th. Alan Mooch rounds out the top 10. Barham Poole 12th. Damian Allen King 14th. Trey Schlosser Jr. 16th. Justin Ricci in 18th. And Quinn Yeager will round out the top 20. And we have gotten word that Carter Jones and Dontavius Young, as well as Leland Fief, will miss out on the 300.
Oh.
That is an absolutely gutting result for those 3 drivers. And Dontavius Young and Carter Jones were starting on the front row. You could have had a very strong prediction, like I had at the beginning of the race, that these 2 guys were going to dictate the pace of the race. But
wait, hold on. I'm getting word that Justin Newman barely made it.
Oh my word!
He will be starting 34th on the grid.
My God.
And there you see Faith McKenzie and Nick Nelson, all 3 Cyberstorm racing cars, made the show, as well as Justin Ricci. You gotta feel that's a feel-good story for Eric Jones Racing. Having Dylan Jones
Racing, yep.
Dylan Jones missed out on the 300 earlier in the day, and now Justin Ricci brings that team a bittersweet victory of making it.
Yep, that is a very bittersweet victory. He's getting unofficial results here that he finished P9 on the day. And what about Nick Nelson, guys?
Nick
got picked up during the middle of the speed weeks. What a bunch of was a majority in the front row majority of the race, and he makes the show. And Faith McKenzie as well. Those 2 Cyberstorm cars make the show. And
Alan Mooch Alan Mooch is going to be is probably waiting for his drivers in pit road. They're going to have a big old party from tonight, because Alan said that if all three of them made it, he was going to celebrate with all 3 of them.
And you really think, with the way these duels went, what do you think the 300 is going to be like on
Saturday night?
Sunday.
Oh yeah,
Saturday night. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be carnage. More drivers out there. A whole lot more pack racing. Someone's going to
A lot of strong heads there. I was talking with Tristan Beazle earlier in the week. He was at a tire test recently.
Yes.
And
yes, we have gotten word that Tristan Beazle was out at Daytona. No, not at Daytona, Atlanta, doing a Goodyear tire test to get the tire compound right for the 97 layout of Atlanta. Much excitement for that.
The 97 layout.
They go back and redo Atlanta or something back to how it was back in 1997.
And our 2003 Magic. We can just convert it to whatever track we want. Oh, Paul Donlin overshoots the start-finish line. And there's that Home Depot Dodge, owned by Resurrection Motorsports, signed on after test session 1, as well as the 19 team as a whole. And he's going to do the burnouts. Here he goes.
That was a beautiful performance by Paul Donlin there. he was in all three levels of the field, middle, back, and the back, middle of the pack, and at the end when it needed most.
Whoa, he kept it off the wall there.
Had to make some very gutsy.
And he's in the grass.
And I think he's going to be one to watch out for on Saturday night.
Oh, he's definitely going to be one to watch out for on Saturday night.
But no, I recently talked with Tristan Beazle, and he was talking to me about how the tire compound was working. He said it was a very, very good test, and he thinks that with the time that he has put in the labs he put in for that tire test, he'll be one to look out for when we head to Atlanta.
Yeah, also, I got word that the 81 car is going to be sponsored by music group Monster Cat, which is very cool. I'm excited to see that car on track.
Yeah.
Me as well.
But now, it makes me wonder, is Monster Cat going to be in the pit lane with the 81 team?
That'd be cool.
Or is it going to be somewhere else?
Oh, that's going to be cool. That's a good question. I don't know. But there you see Paul Donnelly continuing to celebrate. He's brought Resurrection Motorsports their first unofficial win. What a story for Paul Donlin. Signed on after test session 1, clocked in the fastest speed in test session 1, and here he is winning duel number 2.
Oh.
Yeah, and we saw during the testing sessions how Paul Donlin had the speed to do it, but could he get from the back to the front and fluctuate his position?
Well, the answer to that was yes.
That was an emphatic yes. And Paul Donlin will start on the
outside front row alongside Patrick Roden. So with that, the Car Sport 300 field is set. Saturday night, gentlemen, be excited, get hyped. We got the Car Sport 300 ready to rock and roll. Congrats to Paul Donlin on winning the Car Sport 300. Here's the official starting lineup for the Car Sport 300.